Morning.
Morning.
Morning. You look tired. Didn't sleep well?
It's all that stupid Eddie's fault.
Why?
He kept messaging me the whole night, distracting me.
You could have ignored him.
Ignoring him makes him even more irritating.
Hope you're not talking about me.
When did you get back?
Very, very late last night.
Welcome back, sir.
Thank you, Latika.
How was the conference?
The usual. Arguing, quibbling, and that was just about the food. How's everything?
Fine. Fine.
Wow.
Yeah, hi.
Wow. You went shopping?
Yeah, for Sheila's memorial. Yeah, Shruti's coming, right? Can she be here earlier to help set up?
I don't know if Fruity will really come to the memorial.
Of course Shruti will come. She's my friend, right? She'll come to my girlfriend's memorial.
Bro, it's Sheila's memorial.
Yeah, so?
So... okay. I'll check with her.
Okay, thanks. I'll see you upstairs. Thanks.
6. Correct one.
Lina, after you finish your stock checking, can you go and buy coffee?
Fine. Ma, we have a problem. 3 bottles of Zopidem are missing.
Cannot be. Did you check all the cabinets?
Yeah, I've checked and double-checked. Still don't have.
I took your advice. Bought mineral water and magazines to put in my car.
Wow. Atas one, your mineral water. Your passengers sure will give you 5-star rating.
I hope so. Good ratings means more incentives, means more money.
You know there is a strategy to make more money. Want to learn?
Yeah.
Come, I show you. Wait, Okay. The key is when to be on the road. Weekdays, 6 to 10 a.m. Okay? And 5 to 8 p.m. Peak hours. Okay? Sure get plenty of booking. And weekend, from 12 noon to midnight. If you stick to this timing, your income at least a few K a month. No problem.
That's like 50 to 60 hours a week.
You know, some of the younger drivers, they drive for more than 70 hours a week, you know. But you old already, no need to chong.
I must target at least 50 hours a week. Thanks for the tip.
Hey, no problem. Got good lobang, share.
Sure.
Last one. Ibuprofen, 6.
Yeah, correct. So that means we're still missing 3 bottles of Zopidem. How?
We need to inform Dr. Bhaskar.
Inform Dr. Bhaskar what?
Ma, do we really have to do this?
You saw Eddie's message. Mark is feeling raw and this memorial is very important to Mark.
But Sheila had more enemies than friends. No one's going to come.
Memorials are more for the living than the dead. And if this can help Mark to move on, we should support him. Just think of it as supporting Eddie's friend.
I think Eddie needs new friends.
I can't believe this. Mark is holding the memorial service upstairs, in my home.
You know what? We should go somewhere. Do something, Stay away from here.
No, this is my home. This is my family home. I'm not letting Sheila chase me out of my own house.
Even in death, Sheila is still a huge inconvenience.
Hey, you okay?
Yeah, it's Sheila's birthday today.
The memorial is being held on her birthday.
What are you doing here?
Missing? How is it possible? Did you update the records after dispensing it?
There were no discrepancies in the last stock check a month ago.
And we didn't dispense any Zopidem since then. So it's unlikely that we forgot to update the records.
Unless...
Unless what?
Unless someone stole them.
Why would anyone steal it?
It's an addictive drug, Lina.
But no one's broken into the clinic. The only way is if someone slipped in here and took it when the clinic was open.
No way, one of us will always be here at the counter.
If only the CCTV was working.
I shouldn't have put off repairing it.
I'll call the repair guy.
Thanks, Salmah. But we have to deal with this missing Solpidem situation first. I have to make a police report.
Afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I see you're holding a memorial service for Sheila O.
Yeah, Mark, Sheila's boyfriend, wanted to organize a memorial.
I see.
Is there a problem?
No, no problem at all. We're just thinking it might be interesting to see who would attend the memorial.
I don't have a good feeling about this. I think we should go for the memorial.
Lin! Son, what happened to you?
Oh, I think I pulled my back muscle.
While driving?
A mistake. I was helping this passenger load their barang-barang into the car. These people want to move house, but too cheapskate to hire movers.
Hiya, son, you're not young anymore. Why do you help them?
How to just stand there and watch them? So paiseh. Also, I don't want them to scratch my car or give me a poor rating. Don't talk so much. Hurry up. Stick on the koyo. I need to go.
You want to go and drive again?
I haven't hit my target.
Hit what target? Stay at home and rest.
Take the koyo.
I really don't want to go.
It's just to show face. Okay, I don't want the police to suspect anything.
I'm sorry, I cannot pretend to care when I really don't.
Ayo, what now? Both of you just get married not less than a month. Fighting already?
Ma, if you know the police are going to be at Sheila's memorial, what will you do?
The police is going to be there. Then you better go. Otherwise, they will suspect you.
We didn't do anything to Sheila.
Oh, look what happened to Wafiq.
I heard from Fitri, the Mata interviewed Sir Wafiq for a very long time. And I saw on the TV that the Mata will lock you in the room, don't give you makan, don't give you air, and will tekan you teruk-teruk until you confess.
Ayah, Wati, don't talk nonsense.
Yeah, Wati, that's just TV. It's not real life.
Dinah, it's just for a short while. Sheila is dead. She can't do anything to you anymore. Forgive and forget.
Yeah, if the police suspect you, who knows how much investigation they will do. Ayah, you want Sheila to have the last laugh? You want her to be right?
Okay, I'll go. Okay, I'll go.
Auntie Lian, come, try this.
A little salty.
Oh, is it? Okay, what about now?
Better. Good thinking.
Thank you.
Kwong San,
Salmah?
you're a flat car driver now?
Yes. I help you.
Yes.
Okay.
Ouch! Are you okay?
I'm okay.
We lift this up together, huh?
Okay.
One, two, three.
Ouch!
Are you sure you're okay?
I'm okay. Okay. Let's go.
Okay, 1 fish and chip and 3 ayam masak merah.
Alamak, only enough for 2.
Wow, so popular a dish today.
I cooked less so that we won't have any wastage like yesterday.
Oh well, I guess I have to disappoint one of the customers.
Know how to estimate the amount to cook? Smart.
Of course, I have a good teacher.
So, how long have you been a flag driver?
Just started.
How is it?
Good and bad. Good because it's flexible, own time, own target. Bad because still getting used to it. This morning got injured. I pulled my back when helping a passenger.
Oh no, you shouldn't have helped me with a wheelchair just now.
It's okay. Need to get used to it.
Kwong San, are you in financial trouble because of Cairo? That's why you are doing this?
No, I drive to pastime.
I'll return to you the money that Cairo took from you. So you stop driving like this, okay?
No, the money is yours.
No, I'm not going to use it.
And I'm not taking it back. Salmah, don't worry about me. I'm happy where I am. Enough talk about returning the money. What are you doing with the wheelchair?
It's for a patient at Tanglin General Hospital. I've been sending wheelchairs donated by some of Dr. Bhaskar's patients there.
You are always so helpful.
Lina says, I like to kepo.
That too.
Oi!
Why don't you go and talk to Mark? I can manage her.
Looks good.
She doesn't deserve this.
Nah. You did your best with the memorial.
I meant she doesn't deserve to die like this.
Be strong.
Hi, Lillian.
Oh, hi. Thank you for coming.
Do you need any help?
No, everything is all set up. Please help yourself to the food and drinks.
Yeah, sure. Thanks.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Ellie.
Thanks for coming.
How's Mark?
Emo, moody, super sensitive. But he will be happy to see all of you here.
All right, then let's go over and say hi and get it over with.
Oh, hey Suzanne. Where's Chris?
Busy at work?
Real busy or fake busy?
Does it really matter? It's not like Sheila was a good boss anyway.
Vanessa,
Yeah,
is the sales report done?
almost, but can I send it over to you by tonight? Because I promised Auntie Leanne I'll be home for Sheila's memorial.
Sheila's memorial.
Yeah, crazy, right? Even the police in charge of Sheila's case was surprised that we were going to have it.
Oh. Are they going to be there?
No idea.
Right.
Let's go.
Oh, food! I'm starving. Hi, Gabrielle. Hi, Mrs. Pereira.
You ladies just came from work?
Actually, we just came from the pub. I had a few drinks before coming here.
I think you had more than a few.
Whatever it takes to make this memorial less tedious, right?
I guess.
Yeah, she must be feeling yaya now. We are poorer than her.
Salmah's not that kind of person. Actually, she wants to return the money.
Really?
I rejected her.
Why?
It's not right.
I don't know how you're going to survive driving flat. You better take MC and stay at home tomorrow.
Cannot take MC. No work means no income.
No health also means no income. Quickly get changed. Late already.
Where are we going?
Sheila's memorial. Okay, must show face.
So, how's work?
Work's been great. Where's Sylvia?
Same place as Arjun, I guess. She's still at work.
Hey, did I hear my name?
Hey, I thought you said you couldn't make it.
Yeah, I finished what I had to do in super quick time. Didn't want you to go through this alone. We're supposed to suffer painful ordeals together, remember?
Right. The perks and pains of being a couple.
Excuse me.
Hey, Ben. Do you have anything to drink other than soft drinks? Like alcohol?
Felicia, haven't you already had enough?
Just want a tiny little bit more.
We have some wine, and I'll get it for you.
You're the best.
Food?
You might want to eat if you have too much alcohol.
You want one? No, thanks.
Do you guys have any words or anything to say about Sheila?
Nothing good.
Hey, Mark, you prepared something, right? Why don't you start first?
Nah. After everyone's arrived.
I don't think anyone else is coming.
Hi, Billy. Kwong San. Please have a seat.
What are they doing here?
Okay, relax, Mark. Remember, today is about Sheila. Don't let this get to you. Huh?
What a huge turnout. I wonder if the murderer is among us.
Felicia, we know these people. They can't be murderers.
Well, actually, you never know. Anyone is capable of anything when driven to desperation.
So, what should I focus next?
Perfect your cutting.
But I want to cook, learn more dishes.
Patience. I'll tell you when you're ready.
How long do I have to wait?
I washed dishes for 2 years, before I was allowed to touch the wok. What do you think?
Coffee?
Hey, thanks.
Sorry, I really didn't know the limbs were going to be here.
It's fine.
You know what? Maybe I could spill the coffee all over you and then you could sneak off and run away. Oh, wait, how expensive is this suit? Maybe you can spill the coffee all over me and then I can kick you out?
Thanks, Vanessa,
For what?
for making me laugh at this memorial. And really, I'm okay. You can stop thinking of ways for me to flee.
Okay.
Vanessa and Cairo seem close.
Yeah, Vanessa idolizes Cairo.
That doesn't sound good.
No, it's not. Cairo can't be trusted.
Yeah. You would know. You and Cairo are one kind.
Hey, can we talk? Look, for Sheila's sake, let's call a truce for today.
As if you really care about her. I wonder if the police know how you made use of her.
You don't intimidate me. I have dirt on you too.
Yeah.
Bhaskar? What were you doing at the police station?
There was a case of theft at the clinic.
Oh, no. Any valuables missing?
That's the odd thing. The only things missing were a few bottles of Zolpidem. I made a police report.
Thank you all for coming. I just want to say a few words. Sheila was in my life for just a few short months, she changed my life completely. Sheila was there for me when I was at my lowest. Yet, some people treated her like crap. Made use of her. Stepped all over her. Destroyed the life of a loving, wonderful woman.
But please, Sheila was anything but wonderful and loving.
Felicia.
She was nasty and mean, and she was rich. That's why you hooked up with her. You made use of her as much as Jing Kai did.
Hey, Felicia, you need to stop talking now.
What? I'm just saying what's on everybody's mind. Diana, didn't you want to give her a really good whacking the last time you fought with her? Shut her mouth forever? And Chris, after the way Sheila abused you at work, didn't you want to wipe that smug smile off her face? Suzanne used to be so jealous of her. All of you hated Sheila as much as I did.
You better shut up now. I'll go over there.
Mark, she's drunk. She doesn't know what she's saying. Mark.
Felicia.
Going back in time, taking a walk with the memories I've left.
Then what, you just carrying that around as a decoration?
I kind of told Sylvia and her friends that I could.
She believed you.
I guess. And they're going tonight. I'm sure I could pick it up.
What?
Tonight, yeah.
Sure, bro, you can do it.
Try not to break your head. Hey, wait, your head broken, ah? Hey, Ben, what are you thinking? Hanging out with these crazy young kids, huh?
Should I cancel?
Huh?
I should.
Yes,
I'm so
yes,
tired.
yes.
No, bro. Don't cancel, okay? It's good to date younger people. It makes you younger.
Yeah, crazier.
I'm cancelling.